South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem joins us now to talk more about this, and it's good to have you back on the show. I don't like to feign being offended the way a lot of people on the left do. You know, they can say anything they want. They want to call people garbage. They want to call us garbage. I guess that's free speech. But I will say that this has got to be the stupidest possible thing that the president could have said in a moment like this. Go ahead.
Well, that's what I think is interesting about this whole situation is that all of us believe that Biden, Harris, and the Democrats really do think this about Trump supporters.
Yeah.
I think what's shocking to everybody is that they were so dumb to actually say it this close to the election. And then I also think that the media trying to spin it the way that they are, they must think we're all idiots, that we would actually fall for the fact that they weren't referring to Trump supporters. So I know this is a big topic of conversation. We just saw what revealed what their real true thoughts are about all of us who believe in President Trump. But we've got bigger fish to fry and a lot bigger issues to talk about in this election. And at the end of the day, people are suffering and they need a better economy and more money in their pockets.
Yeah, I mean, I live in New York. I know exactly what the left thinks of people that vote for Donald Trump and what they think of Trump himself. I've known that for years now. And honestly, it's funny. If he were smarter, if Joe Biden were smarter, I would almost think that this was like an intentional final dagger for the VP that we know he hates, because you could not have done anything worse in this moment than what he said.
I agree. And he's done this several times recently now. So, gosh, these guys are a train wreck. I mean, honestly, at how these Democrats aren't unified. And for all of us that are watching it from the outside, it's interesting because usually they fall in line. They're so disciplined to not have an individual thought themselves, but to just do what they're told. So this is interesting to see this kind of rebellion, and then to see Joe Biden openly make several of these mistakes does make you wonder if it's intentional.
I don't think he's capable of that.
I don't know either.
Much intellect anymore, but it did make me wonder. Kamala going back to the ellipse, the J6 speech location, with the only argument that she could possibly have at this point, which is Trump is scary and you should vote for me by default. What do you think of what we saw last night?
Well, if she would have gone there and given a hopeful speech, one that showed a belief in America and how special we are, I would have loved hearing that kind of a message. Instead, it was more hatred and division and focus on ugliness and demonizing your opponent. And that's just not what America is about. So I turned it on for about 2 minutes and listened, and then couldn't listen anymore. Yeah. It's just gotten to be where I don't know who she is. I don't know what she believes other than what she's shown us the last 4 years. Yeah. And I don't know very many people in my state or across this country that are excited to see 4 more years of what we just went through. It's been rough.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.